Granit Xhaka sends message to Arsenal fans after Mikel Arteta confirms Roma U-turn. Granit Xhaka admitted it felt good to be back at home, after his return to Arsenal's starting lineup for the side's friendly defeat to Chelsea. The Switzerland international was making his first appearance of pre-season as the Gunners were beaten by their rivals at the Emirates on Sunday. Xhaka, who scored the Gunners' only goal in the 2-1 loss, has been heavily linked with a move to Roma this summer. Jose Mourinho has identified Xhaka as a priority target and has made little effort to disguise his desire to sign the former Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder. But Mikel Arteta confirmed after the defeat that Arsenal's intention is to keep Xhaka and that he will not be allowed to leave. And, taking to Instagram after the defeat, Xhaka appeared to echo Arteta's words by referring to the Emirates as his home. "It felt really good to be home," wrote Xhaka. With Thomas Partey's injury in the friendly match against Chelsea, Granit Xhaka has agreed to stay at Arsenal is good news for Arsenal fans. Real Madrid demand buyback clause from Arsenal in Martin Odegaard transfer. Real Madrid will demand a buyback clause in any permanent deal with Arsenal for Martin Odegaard, according to reports in Spain. Mikel Arteta made it clear at the end of last season that he was keen for Arsenal to keep Odegaard, and the Gunners were interested in extending the midfielder's loan deal for another season. However, Real Madrid had initially planned to keep Odegaard and gave Carlo Ancelotti the chance to make a decision over the midfielder's future. According to ABC, Ancelotti has told Odegaard that he is part of his plans but is not able to guarantee him a regular role in the team as Toni Kroos, Luka Modric and Casemiro are still at the club. The report claims that Odegaard is now unsure over his future and is considering a return to Arsenal as he knows he will be given more minutes by Arteta. ABC report that Arsenal have not yet submitted an offer to Real Madrid, while Madrid are demanding a €50 million (£42.7 million) transfer fee plus a buyback option as part of the deal. Arsenal, meanwhile, are considering a move for James Maddison as an alternative to Odegaard, but Leicester City value the 24-year-old at £70 million. With what Emile Smith-Rowe showed in the friendly match against Chelsea, it is clear that Arsenal desperately need a creative midfielder to support a young talent Emile Smith-Rowe. Ruben Neves drops major hint over his future amid Manchester United and Arsenal transfer rumours. Wolves star Ruben Neves has distanced himself from speculation that he could be set for a big-money summer move, insisting he's really happy to work with new manager Bruno Lage and completely focused on the season ahead. Neves notched up 5 goals and an assist in the Premier League last term, and his performances across the campaign have reportedly made him a target for both Arsenal and Manchester United. Reports last month claimed Arsenal had held talks with Neves' agent, Jorge Mendes, over a potential deal, while the 24-year-old midfielder has also been identified as a possible replacement for Paul Pogba at Old Trafford. However, Neves, who still has 3 years remaining on his current contract with Wolves, appears to have ruled out a transfer move as the club step up their preparations for the new season under Lage, Nuno Espirito Santo's successor at Molina. Arsenal are leading the race for Real Madrid star Marco Asensio, according to reports. The winger could be sold by the Spanish giants this summer, as they look to clear the decks for Paris Saint-Germain superstar Kylian Mbappé. Carlo Ancelotti's side are hoping to drum up interest from England, with Tottenham and Liverpool so far credited with an interest. But according to Fischages, it is the Gunners that have shown the strongest desire to sign him. They also reckon that Madrid will ask just £34 million for the former wonderkid. Arsenal have already spent around £75 million this summer on the likes of Nuno Tavares, Albert Sambi Lokonga and most recently Ben White. And reports in Spain claim that they now want to improve their forward line. Asensio joined Madrid from Real Mallorca in 2014, spending the next season back on loan on the Balearic island. He was then borrowed by Espanyol for the 2015-16 campaign, before eventually bursting onto the scene at the Bernabeu. His rip-roaring performances drew rave reviews, and saw him become a fan favorite and regular at Real Madrid. Disaster would strike in the 2019-20 season, however, when he suffered a horrendous cruciate ligament injury. Asensio has suffered from further knee issues since, but did manage to become a regular again last season. He made 48 appearances in total last term, scoring 7 times and laying on 2 assists. Lille will demand a minimum of £30 million if a club wants to sign Renato Sanches. Arsenal, Liverpool, Barcelona and the midfielder's former club Bayern Munich are all said to be interested in the Portuguese international, who starred for his country at the European Championships earlier this summer. Sanchez's reported preference would be to move to Barca, but the Catalan club are in financial difficulties and would find it very challenging to meet Lille's asking price for the 23-year-old. It is probably safe to assume as well that Sanchez may not be too keen on returning to Bayern, where he had a tough spell before leaving for Lille almost 2 years ago. It does suggest either Arsenal or Liverpool would be the frontrunners for his signature, but there are some concerns that may stop the Gunners from making an offer. The midfielder's fitness record is patchy and he is currently sidelined with a thigh injury, while his only experience of English football was a woeful season on loan at Swansea during the 2017-18 campaign.
If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel.